Hello, it's me, Prez, and in this chess game of life, you're gonna need some OG moves. All right. So today's OG move don't got a cute little catchphrase like I normally do. It's just hitting you with some wisdom. All right, or um, just a outline maybe. No, I don't know. Just listen. All right. Uh, Sex is mandatory in a relationship. And that goes for both parties. Um, and of course, uh, with sex being more important to men than it is to women, and now don't misquote me, I didn't say men want sex more than women. Oh no, I didn't say that. I'm saying sex is more important to men than it is to women. All right? Now, why? Because the bare minimum of what you can do for a man that in a relationship is to have sex with him. All right, if you're that's the only thing you're doing different from the other women that he knows is having sex with him when you're in a relationship. So that is the bare minimum. That's number one what you must do to a man to be in a relationship with him. So a woman's number one thing is security. So bare minimum, you must be you if she's choosing correctly, because that's a factor also. But we're talking to the women that know how to date. Bare minimum, he must be able to provide security. All right, whatever that security is to you. So if you a lady with the bag already, you probably need a man that can bag other guys up. You know, he don't got to probably make as much as you, which that's not normal for a guy, for a girl to want a guy to not make more than her. You know what I mean? But let's just say we in a this lady know how to date. All right, and if you're not financially secure as a woman, you're gonna look for a man that could help you, or at least not make you financially disabled. You know, you want to get a man that's not going to drain your funds, and so you're still financially stable. So that's the security a woman is finding. So I'll be going off. Sex is mandatory. Why? Now, as a woman, you should want to give him enough sex so that he don't want to have sex with anybody else. All right. Now, girls say, well, it don't matter how much sex he give me. I'm not going to go have sex with somebody else. That's because, now referred to my first statement, sex is more important to a man than it is to a woman. All right. So, and security is more important to a woman than it is to a man. So, if he took his security away from you, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna speak womanese, because I speak fluent womanese, all right? So if he wasn't being man enough, you're gonna go find someone who is man enough for you, okay? So if you're not giving him enough sex, he's gonna go find someone who is going to give him some sex. So if he's not providing for you in your needs, you're gonna go find somebody that will provide for you and your needs. All right? So that's why sex is more important to men, and that's why it's mandatory for a woman to give him his sex. Now, fellas, it's mandatory for you to give sex also, because if a woman wants it, she wants it. Okay, she just likes. I mean, it's hard to because if you don't give it to him, it's a problem. Okay, and we don't want no problems. And also, she wants it. She wants it. Give it to her. That's your girl. She wants to have sex. Give it to her, so she doesn't want to have sex with somebody else, or it won't make her mad. Okay, same with girls. He wants it, so give it to him. You can't give me a good reason why you don't want to have sex. And I'm talking to men and women. I'm talking to men and women. So, fellas, I'm gonna go. So you having sex with a girl? You're dating her. She ain't your girl yet. All right. You're dating her. Y'all been having sex every day. She like to have sex 2-3 times a day. Y'all be laid up in the house sometimes just having sex all day. You love it. So then when you make it official, that's what you got to expect, bro. She likes to have sex like that, you're going to have to continue to have sex like that. All right? And I'm saying if that's how if she always on you, she ain't having sex with you like this because you're new. She having sex with you like this because this is how she likes to have sex. All right? So before you lock it down, you got to know how much sex she like to have. Okay? So you can keep up with that. All right? There's no reason to tell her no because you know her sexual schedule, her sexual appetite. Also, for ladies, it goes the same way with you. So, if you with a guy and he only has sex with you maybe once or twice a week, you know what I mean? When y'all get together and you try to have sex with him every night, well, that ain't what he used to. That ain't what he does anyway. If he wanted to have sex with you every night, you would probably know that. And if that ain't how you like to have sex, if that's how you like to have sex, then you would have known that. Okay? So don't expect more than what you did in the beginning. Okay, so we're gonna stay the same, all right? Fellas, you gotta stay the same all the time. So you gotta stay the same. Ladies, fellas, stay the same all the time. And fellas, you must stay the same all the time. I don't know if that makes sense. But when I say that, when she want to have sex all the time, you must stay the same and have sex with her all the time. Ladies, he's going to stay the same. So if he only having sex with you twice a week, that's probably the average is going to be twice a week. You might get it 3 or 4 times sometimes, but the average might be twice a week. All right. Sex is mandatory. Why? Why not? Like I said, there's no reason for... Now, outside of a medical condition, you know what I mean? There's no reason for you to not want to have sex with your man or your woman, okay? And even medical conditions have a deadline, all right? Okay, so let's say something happened, boom, your pussy got snatched off, all right? And you don't got one now. So you can't expect this. He might be in love with you. And it's a little period of time where a real dude would be sympathetic to what's going on, okay? So he gonna take care of you because your pussy got snatched off. And he gonna make sure you're okay. So once you heal and you're fine, now we gotta figure out how he can have sex again, okay? Because you can't expect him, all because he's your man. See, now you don't got no pussy. You can't have sex. You probably don't even want to have sex no more. So he still want to put his dick in pussy sometimes. I'm guarantee you that because he's still a functioning person. So for him to not do it is bad. You know what I mean? He should not do things he want to do because of someone else. I don't care what the situation is. So no pussy ass lady, you gonna have to figure out how he can get some pussy. That's definitely an open relationship. If you want him, if you expect him to be with you and to never have sex again, you're probably gonna break up anyway. So might as well do it then. So, and vice versa, sir. You know, shoot, your dick gets snatched off. Shoot, she gonna. You know what? I'm gonna say it's not the same with guys, because again, that's security. Now, security is important. So, if you a man that is financially secure and your dick gets snatched off, she probably work with you, because you can put a fake one on, still give all the loving and all the money that she need. All right, so it might not be the same with guys, but I didn't went off on. Listen, sex is mandatory. There's no reason for you not to. I don't care. If you're sick, like not feeling well or something like that, okay. If he's or she's with you, then they know that you're not feeling well. So you ain't got to put up with that, because they're not going to ask you. They're not going to ask you. They know you're not feeling well today. But that's the time limit. If you got a 14-day period every month, you know what I mean? We got to figure. You got to figure something out. Okay. because that's unacceptable. I don't care if it's natural. I don't care if it's natural. Okay, that's it's a natural thing happen, but that's unusually long. You know what I mean? So for me, that's a lot of sex. That's half a year gone. No sex. That's bad. Okay, so uh, if let's say just today, I ain't take a shower. Go hop your ass in the shower then. You know what I mean? Oh, I got a headache. Okay, well, here's some ibuprofen, and I'm gonna give you about 20 minutes, and I'm gonna be 20 minutes hornier, and you better be ready when I'm ready. You know what I mean? Shoot, again, there's no reason for you not, fellas. Let's say, shoot, you got a couple bitches, you done had sex today already, you know what I mean? But your girl want to have sex now. Well, it's time for you to get right, bro, because that's the one you was in a relationship with. That's who matters. She must get her dick. She can't be lacking. So you can't be lacking ever. You got to stay the same and be the same, okay? Again, all right. In this chess game of life, you're going to need some OG moves. Man, sex is mandatory. And you shouldn't be with anybody who doesn't think so, because then they can play with your sex. All right, then you at risk of being, it ain't, damn, I just blew my own mind. It ain't even being unfaithful, because she's the one or he's the one not performing his duty, being faithful to what the agreement is. To sex when I want it. You know what I mean? Shoot, that's why anybody is with anybody. Or definitely any man is with any woman. You know? Yes, there's compromises, but there's time limits to compromises. And there's limits to compromises. Like, you only get like 2 a year. Okay? So, again, in this chess game of life, you're going to need some OG moves. President out.